Who here loves and finds comfort in junk food? Guilty. You know, those foods that we really know we probably should be avoiding and not putting into our bodies? Would you believe me if I told you that you did not have to give up those foods to live a healthier, happier life? That's right, you heard me, but there is a catch, a twist to this idea. Check it out. Healthy food swaps, y'all. Whether you are trying to lose weight, feel better, eat healthier, whatever your goals are, this is a win for everybody. So let's face it, we all know that junk food and even a lot of those comfort foods that we really enjoy probably are not the best things to be putting into our bodies. I mean, heck, the name says it all, junk. So I am going to show you a way to satisfy those cravings without sacrificing taste. Yep, that's it. Check it out. Let's go. But before we get to these awesome healthy food swaps, I would love it if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, and it will help you see more of content like this. All right, let's go. Let's dive in. Friends, so I'm going to be sharing 5 healthy food swaps, and to start this off, we are going to tackle soda. Who here drinks soda? I don't anymore, but I am guilty of being a daily soda drinker in the past. This in particular was my vice. I loved Dr. Pepper, but let me tell you what's in this. So a whole lot of nothing that's good for you. In just this one bottle, you have 240 calories and 65 grams of sugar. That is insane. That is 129% of your sugar intake in this little bottle that you're going to finish in like 15 minutes. So instead of going to soda, especially if you have a sweet tooth, try kombucha. I cannot rant and rave enough about this brand in particular. So if you can find it, Buddha Brew, it is amazing. It is the most flavorful kombucha that I've come across. Second favorite would be GTS kombucha, but so much better for you. And it has such a greater variety of flavors. And the flavors are coming from natural sources. It's not just from artificial crap that they throw in there. So in this whole bottle, you only have 80 calories and you have 20 grams of sugar. So that is a third of the sugar that you're supposed to be getting. And the natural sources, it's got organic kombucha and guava juice. Like, it doesn't get much more natural than that, as opposed to soda, which you are getting water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, phosphoric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, and caffeine. That doesn't sound like a list of things that I want to throw into my body. So, healthy option, switch to kombucha. Another flavor that I really like, pineapple super greens. Again, like I said, there are so many flavors. They've got watermelon, cherry, basil, goodness. That one's guava. I got guava. You name it and they got it. Any fruit. Throw in some other things like super greens. Really, really great way to fuel your body and to get those natural sugars, not added sugars, and to decrease the total amount of sugars and calories that you're taking in. All right. So that's number 1. All right, here we go. Number 2 is going to be mayonnaise. So we're vegan, so I bought some vegan mayonnaise, but whether you're doing vegan or non-vegan, it's not healthy. The first ingredients in this is oil and water. 2 first ingredients. So that's what you're paying for. You are paying a lot of money for stuff that's not good. It's got 8 grams of fat in 1 tablespoon, 8 grams, and 70 calories in 1 tablespoon. I bet most people put more than 1 tablespoon on their sandwich. Imagine if you're eating something like potato salad that has a lot more of it in there. So it's unnecessary. And again, we're paying for processed foods that are not good for us when we can have something that is 1 ingredient, really healthy fats, and it tastes so much better. That is avocado. Who doesn't love avocado? I'm sure there are probably some of you that don't, but I love it, and it is an amazing swap, and it is so simple. It will literally take you just a couple seconds more than scooping that mayonnaise out of the jar. So this is just an avocado mashed up, and I put some lime juice that's going to keep it from turning brown and some salt. That's it. You can doctor it up and add some more things if you want, but it is a really simple, easy, healthy food swap. All right? So give it a try and let me know what you think. Jumping right into number 3. So something that a lot of people love, and it doesn't have to be just this brand. It can be any chip. This is Cheetos. So Cheetos is known for getting your fingers all yucky and orange and tasting cheesy and delicious, and you can add a little spice, but do you really know what's in it? So in one serving, which is about 21 pieces, it has 170 calories. It has 11 grams of fat. It also has saturated fat, which is something that you want to avoid because that's the yucky fat that's going to clog your arteries. So it's going to make you unhealthy from the inside out. It has no sugar, no fiber, no protein, 250 milligrams of sodium. And goodness, do you see that list of ingredients? Look at all those ingredients. Half the things you can't even pronounce. Ferrous sulfate, niacin, thiamine, rhodonitrate, riboflavin, corn, canola oil, flaming hot seasoning, which has MSG, which is another thing that we should be avoiding. Definitely not good. Not something I put into my body. If you're somebody who, side note, maybe a tip, if you deal with anxiety, you should try to avoid things like MSG. So MSG can heighten your anxiety and stuff like that. So that is the reason that I cut it out, and it's definitely made a huge difference. So just a little side note there, but I mean, goodness, crazy, crazy long list of ingredients. Nothing natural, nothing healthy. Again, like I said, it can be any chip. So healthy swaps for that, especially for the Cheetos, swap for swap. Hippies. I love Hippies. It is so good. And the ingredients are natural, things that you can actually read. Chickpea flour, rice flour, tapioca starch, pea flour, salt, spices, garlic, green bell pepper, vinegar powder. Like, you know all of these ingredients and you know where they come from. It's not something that's just made in the lab. And let's compare the nutritional facts. So it has 20 pieces per serving, so that's comparable. I think that was 21. It's got 130 calories instead of 170, so a little less calories, way less fat. The Cheetos had 11 grams of fat. This only has 4.5 and it has 0 saturated fat. Whoop, whoop. Yes, that's a win. It's got protein. You get 4 grams of protein per serving, so that's a plus. And it's got a little bit of calcium, a little bit of potassium, a little high on sodium, but definitely a much healthier food swap, especially just for that fat content. That's crazy. And, you know, it might not be your best option, but those ingredients come from natural sources. So that is a win. Another option that you can swap it out for is popcorn chips. These are just a sea salt flavor. And look at that list of ingredients, y'all. You can't beat 3 ingredients. It's got a little bit of oil, corn, and sea salt. That is literally it. Even less fat in this. So you only have 2.5 grams of fat, 21 crisps, so exactly the same amount as Cheetos, 50 calories less. Protein in this one as well. You get 2 grams of protein. There you go. There you go, folks. You got 2 healthy options right there. There are many more, but that's just what I wanted to show you, suggest as a healthy swap. So again, let me know what you think. Have you tried those? Do you have any other ideas? Leave a comment below. All right, let's go to number 4. Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun. Number 4 is candy. Especially these sugary, sweet, tart candies. These are like vegan Sour Patch Kids or vegan gummy bears, but still, candy nonetheless. Sugary sweetness. I know people love their candy. Hence, one of the biggest holidays of the year is Halloween. So we can go out and get candy, 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 candy. And it's understandable. The things that appeal to our taste are going to be fats, salts, and sugars. And you get all of that in here. All right. So in 14 of these little bitty bears, there is 18 grams of sugar and 100 calories. That is insane. That's like just a handful of gummy bears. So another healthy food swap. And again, something else to consider is that when you make these food swaps, you can eat more of the healthier choice. So that's also going to help keep you satiated and satisfied. Swap here is going to be dried fruit. And I have some nuts in here. You can get trail mix or whatever you like, but dried fruit is such an awesome option to replace those sugary sweets that we like. I mean, we got bananas in here, we got apricots, we've got papaya, we've got pineapple, we've got coconut, we've got dates, we've got raisins, we've got cranberries. The flavors are amazing. And again, much bigger variety, and it is coming from natural sources. So what better way to fuel your body with natural sugars? It's natural and they're delicious. So give it a try. Mix and match it if you like. Just find some fruits that you really enjoy. You can even dehydrate them yourself and make healthy to go sweet treats. All right, that's number 4. We got one more, and this is a doozy, something I know everybody loves, myself included. I'm guilty of it. So here we go. Let's go to number 5. Here we go. Last one. It is, any guesses? Any guesses? Ice cream. So, goodness, I love ice cream, always have, especially chocolate. I have a sweet tooth for chocolate, but holy cow, let me tell you about what's in it. And this is a non-vegan one, but even the vegan ice cream, plant-based, it's still really not that great for you. So in this one, per serving, which is 2/3 of a cup, you have 380 calories, 25 grams of fat, 15 grams of saturated fat. That is 75% of your daily intake. And again, we want to be avoiding saturated fats and cholesterol. It's got 105 milligrams of cholesterol. It's got 32 grams of sugar. Geez Louise. Talk about not great for you. And I'm sure that most people don't eat less than a cup. If you eat the whole pint, that's 1,150 calories, 230% of your saturated fat intake, 164% of your sugar intake. That is insane. For, again, something that's not that great for you. Look at all those ingredients. So you've got cream, milk, skim milk, sugar, cream cheese, butter, enriched flour, eggs, and all kinds of other stuff I cannot pronounce. Just for that. When instead, my healthy swap is going to be nice cream. Now, if you haven't heard of nice cream, you have got to try it, and you can make it at home. It is so easy. It is one ingredient to make the nice cream, and then you can add in whatever you want. So it is, look at that. Yum. The base of nice cream is just frozen bananas. So you get your food processor or your blender, you get some frozen bananas, you throw them in there, and you blend them up. And it becomes this beautiful, rich ice cream consistency. Then you can make it however you want. This one, I made it to taste like a Snickers. So I have unsweetened dark chocolate, I've got unsweetened peanut butter, and pecans. And it is amazing. But you can make it any way you want. You can add anything to it. You can change up the fruit. There are so many different ways that you can make nice cream, and you can customize it to how you want to eat it, and it will definitely satisfy that sweet tooth. So if you haven't given it a try, I highly suggest it. If you would like recipe ideas, please leave a comment or message me. You can also reach me on social media. I have that listed in my description, but I would be more than happy to share recipes with you. Also, if you'd like me to make a video posting recipes for an ice cream, I would love to do that as well. So leave a comment. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. But that is it. That is our food swaps for the day. I hope that you found this useful and inspiring, and I hope maybe it'll help those wheels turn so that we start thinking about how we are fueling our body, because how we fuel our body matters. It is so important what we eat. Some people argue that calories are calories. I beg to differ. The calories that we put into our body should be from amazing food sources. And even if it's not the best, like these processed chips, it still is a better option than the traditional unhealthy junk food. So make those swaps. Start with baby steps. I talk about that all the time, but baby steps are going to get you to where you want to go. Most people cannot just go cold turkey and dive right in and not get burnt out. So make those baby steps, make those little changes, and start to really think about what you're putting into your body. You are going to Enjoy it. It's going to taste delicious, but you're also going to start to feel better, and you will probably start seeing those results towards those goals that you want to achieve. I had an awesome time sharing this with you. So I guess it is a goodbye for now, and I will see you on the next one. Have a blessed one. Talk to you later. Bye.